Don't judge me, Internet. Look at me. Don't judge me. Hi, my name is Joe, and I sing in the band Patent Pending.
Hi, my name is Rob. I play guitar and also sing in Patent Pending.
And you're watching Project Greenroom.
Here we are at Patent Pending from Long Island,
Hi.
all the way, came to New Jersey, talk at the aquarium here at the office. How you guys doing?
I love your office.
It's great, right?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. You guys are on the Zoom
How you doing,
couch,
Rob?
just chilling?
I'm doing Mad D's. How are you?
What's cool about this couch is it's the Zoomies couch or whatever,
Right.
and also you can hold it while you sit on it.
You guys just released your music video for One Less Heart to Break.
Yes.
It's all over MTV, all over online. Can you
Very
tell me a little
exciting.
about the message behind the song?
Well, about a little bit over a year ago, one of our friends committed suicide. And it was one of the most difficult things for me to deal with personally, just because, like, you know, to come up with the concept that, like, somebody can leave a note and then kill themselves, and this note is supposed to, like, encapsulate their entire life. That's kind of like where the bridge comes from. It just gets you thinking, like, you know, what could have been done differently for that not to happen? You know, and it's an incredibly important thing for me personally, and then, you know, the band as a whole. Like, we're kind of, in a way, like, we're not normally a very serious group of guys.
Right.
You know, like, we wear couches on our hands sometimes. But, like, this one thing, I guess, just struck a chord with all of us that we're like, hey, let's, you know, dedicate time to this, and let's dedicate energy to this. And for about a year now, we've been kind of crusading to help battle depression in everyone, but focusing on, like, the teenage side of depression, because there's a lot of misunderstanding between kids and parents and just the world around them, and it's the type of thing where it's like, maybe this kid just doesn't know that this can be fixed. And basically the message behind the song is, you know, and basically the message our band stands for at this point, other than just having fun doing what you want to do, is there's nothing that can't be fixed, especially if you have something solid like music behind it, because this genre of music is not like other genres. Like, this is a community, and there's always a place to go, there's always a place to be. So, you know, through community and through music and through this scene that so many bands help create, we can find what we need to get to a good place and get past that dark area. So we're interested in how many people this can help, and the letters and the notes of encouragement, and then the notes of hope. Like, you know, like, this song has helped us. Like, it's the most rewarding thing we've ever done as a band is this video. We had this idea. It was right around the time of the bullying, the big bullying issues that were going on with homosexuals.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, that just bummed me right out. And anybody who's watched our band for any amount of time or has met us knows that, like, you know, we really preach that everyone is the same. You know, whether you like rock music, rap music, country music, or, you know, you shop at this mall, or you know, you do this. Everyone is a person. Everyone deserves a right to be themselves. And, like, you know, that just immediately, like, struck a chord. It was important to us that we showed both sides of suicide, because we didn't want anyone to take the message of, well, if I fake an attempt at suicide and it doesn't work, I can get a lot of attention. Because that's not good to do at all. So we wanted to show the first character die. And you see throughout the video, it keeps cutting back, and you see how that affects her family and her community and the people around her. And then we wanted to have the second person attempt suicide and not die. So we can see, in the end, when he grabs his boyfriend's hand, you see, you know, a second chance. And yeah.
So you guys spoke about community, and you guys came out of the Long Island scene. What was it like coming out of Long Island, bands like Taking Back Sunday, The Movie Life?
What's crazy about Long Island, and I don't think people realize it until you go on tour. I think any of our Long Island brethren who tour and go out and do this understand that Long Island is a battle scene. Like, it is, you know, it is a battleground, it is a war.
Right.
And, you know, it's because it's so difficult to get kids to pay attention to your band. And I remember the first, like, 4 years, we were just those little kids who used to play shows there, and we would just get, can I curse?
Yes.
Shit on. Like, you know, and, like, no one wanted to pay attention. There's just so many bands and so many good musicians and so much good music. And at the time, Glassjaw, Brand New, and Taking Back Sunday were setting the tone for not only Long Island, they were setting the tone for the United States of America. Like, the greatest time, I think, for our band to come up, because we learned from the absolute best. Like, these are the great, as far as I'm concerned. You know, maybe because I'm from Long Island, I grew up watching this. These are the best bands I've ever seen. Like, I've never seen bands write songs like this and connect, which is most important to me, is connect with an audience on this level. It forced us to get better at what we're doing. And our band took it, you know, obviously we took the weird roundabout way like we always do with everything. And we didn't get better at being musicians. We just learned how to entertain people. So, you know, we learned a lot watching those bands, and it prepared us for tours. So,
Speaking about touring, you guys are heading out with Bowling for Soup.
boom! We're doing it.
Spring tour.
Very spring break. It's 2011.
2011.
Woo! Yeah, man. We're stoked. I've been friends with Bowling for Soup for years, and Jared and I write songs together.
Oh, okay.
And we saw they were going out, and we talked to him. We've always talked about doing tours together. And we're like, hey, man, let's do this one. And he was like, sweet, let's do it. So we're stoked to get back out on the road, and the Dolly Rots are playing too. We did Warped Tour with them, and we haven't seen them in a long time, so we're just very excited.
Full U.S. tour?
Full U.S. It keeps getting extended.
Oh,
You
nice.
say I keep adding dates, so like,
The next
really
stop,
excited.
I think, is now like the Sea of Tranquility on the moon. That was the last one that was added. It's just like we're running out of space to go.
Right.
Yeah, that's right after Hong Kong. It's just gonna be really good. But yeah, man, it keeps getting extended, and we couldn't be more excited to be doing a spring tour with a band like Born for Soup. Like, they're just the most fun of anyone ever.
Now, you guys did your Kickstarter, which raised
Dude.
way more money than...
Dude,
In one, yeah.
seriously, insane.
200% over what
Can I tell you God's honest story? We put up this Kickstarter, and basically after the music video we did, after the 8 years of touring, 10 years of being a band, we've been in debt since the band began, the day the band began.
Since you were selling tickets to Bowling for Soup.
Yeah, even before that, terrible. Like, we're just so broke. So, like, we literally hit a point after these music videos. It was like, boom. You made these cool music videos. You have these tours set up, but you can't go because there's no money left.
Right.
You have no money, no resources. Everything is tapped out, done. And we put this video up, and it was like, this is it. This is our last chance. And we put it up. I was shaking as I clicked send, you know, and it went up. And we were like, okay, maybe by the end of the month.
He actually waited around a little before he said he like was
yeah, I
like
swear to God, dude.
pacing around his
I was
kitchen
pacing around
for like that was somehow gonna like help it.
And our producer Jordan Schmidt was like, Joe, just post it. We can't make the record if you don't do it. We can't make the record. You can't go on tour. You can't do anything unless you just do this. Just do it. And I was terrified because I knew that if I clicked it, we were gonna find out if anyone cared. Because if they didn't give the money, it was over. Like, we literally rock bottom, no money left at all. Like, we would have had to call one of our friends, like, can you do this tour for us? And like, this video would have been a. Remember that time we were a band? Here, goodbye. Like, you know? But then, out of nowhere, 25 hours later, we had surpassed the $7,500 that we requested by $1,000. It was insane. So I went to my computer then, and
like
this
every
was even
time we
harder.
refreshed, it was just
Yeah,
another.
it was insane. We thought someone was playing a joke. We thought someone hacked it and was messing with us. And we still might think that because we haven't gotten the money yet. We don't get it. We don't get it for like another 6 days.
Offshore
Yeah.
account in Nigeria.
So I'm terrified. Like, still, I'm terrified. Like, I think it has to be some kind of joke. So anyway, this is the worst part. Like, the money came in, and we were like, oh my God, we're flipping out. And so it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went to write. I wanted to make a video to thank people, and literally, like, don't judge me, internet. I was crying like a little girl who had stolen their My Little Pony. Like, I was just like sitting there. I was like, I can't even talk. Like, I can't. So I wrote like a thing because I couldn't say it.
Right.
But it was one of the most beautiful moments of being in this band because it was like the last 10 years of your life have not been a complete and total waste and failure. You know. So it was like this amazing feeling. And
The bonus.
bonus tracks. You ready for this?
Okay.
So our good friend Jordan Schmidt was like, "Yo, we can do the album." I was like, "Jordan, of course we can." And then I came with this idea. I was like, well, there's all this extra money, and we've never been the kind of people to be ungrateful. So we were like, let's do what we've always wanted to do. I wanted to do this for years. We're doing something called Spring Break 99 Volume 1. And what this is, it's a covers album of only songs from the year 1999.
As we all, 1999 is like the absolute best year for like pop music.
Right.
If
Dude.
you look at it.
The sick Britney Spears album, the Big in Sync album, Christina Aguilera,
My
Backstreet
Enemy.
Boys, My Own Worst Enemy by Lit,
No.
Boom 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 by the Venga Boys, Thong Song, Summer
Ska.
Girls,
Significant Other by Limp Bizkit.
Break Stuff, Nookie,
All this is going to be on this album.
I'm Blue, Boo Dee. It's all 1999. You have
These
no
are
idea.
options. These are all.
I
This
like
is what we're
girls
looking
that
at.
wear Abercrombie. We don't know which songs we're doing yet, but we're doing it.
Steal My Sunshine.
If you steal my sunshine. Like, so the idea is we wanted to make like our favorite year of, I guess you can call it pop music or crappy music, whatever it is, but I love it, just for the record. We're going to make a cover album and give it for free to all the kids who donated to the Kickstarter,
Oh, wow.
as just a thank you. This one kid, Fritz, who's a good friend of mine, without telling us, he didn't even put his name on the thing because he didn't want us to know, but then we found out, donated $2,000 so that he could be on the front cover of the album. It was only $1,000, but he gave us $2. So maybe we'll put his dog on it or something. But that was a crazy one, and then there were other crazy ones like, oh, we're going to go to some people's houses.
Yeah, and make them dinner.
And play in their living room.
Now what are you making them?
Pasta. We don't know how to make too many other things. Oh, the dance thing? Alright, so I have, like, literally, I'm telling you, like, this all stems from the year 1999.
Okay.
I have, like, a passion for, like, really bad boy band music. Like, I think it's amazing. So this song, Anti-Everything, that we wrote, I thought it'd be really funny to put in the middle of, like, a pop-punk song, put, like, a Backstreet Boys part.
Yeah.
So if you hear the song, Anti-Everything, like, it literally turns into, like, like, there's a beat, and, like, we had this dude, Jeremy Carr, like, sing this, like, really crazy hook that I can't sing. It's like, ooh, I can't do that.
Right.
But it sounds like a boy band. So we were like, we should do a boy band dance at that point. So when the song plays, we stop playing, and we do a boy band dance. And it's really obnoxious.
It's very enough.
Fun though.
It's very fun.
How does it feel to still be a band that's still relevant after 10 plus years when most bands don't even...
What's crazy about being a band this long is we literally, again, we were this tall when we started, and it was all ska.
Okay.
Or I guess only on Long Island, because we kind of are a couple years behind the curve on everything. Or maybe we're really ahead of the curve.
You're ahead of the curve.
Right? Because Taking Back Sunday and stuff like that, right before the Taking Back Sunday and Brand New Stuff blew up, it was all ska music.
Right.
We saw ska come and go, I think, 3 times. Like, and then we saw emo music, and then if you weren't screamo, you weren't allowed to play.
Right.
And then if it was like Blink-182 pop punk was still always relevant throughout the whole thing.
Exactly.
And then Green Day, like Dookie, and then Green Day American Idiot, and then Green Day 21st Century. And then, that weird
Are you just going through
electronic, like, hardcore thing happened.
Right,
and
that's
then,
still going on.
yeah, it's
somehow.
still, in a way, going on. And then, like, so all this stuff happened, and I think the coolest part of Patent Pending is that through all of this, we've pretty much stayed the same.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why we've never blown up, to the cover of magazines and stuff. But I think it's cool that we've kind of weathered the storm in every genre that has come through. I think we found between our old producer Joey Padula and our new producer Jordan Schmidt, we found this incredible balance of who we want to be. And as spoken about in the '99 conversation, we like everything. Like Rob loves a bunch of tons of Southern California fast punk.
Okay.
I love a ton of pop music, and I love a lot of ska music and hardcore music and pop punk music, and Anthony loves No Doubt and Metallica, and so you fuse all these things together, and it's always been what Patent Pending has been. It's just been a fusion of what we like, and the fact that people haven't thrown tomatoes at us yet has been a good thing. For better or worse, we're always ourselves, and that's something that after 10 years we're really, really proud of, and we're proud of this. Most Patent Pending fans just never go away.
Right.
So they've accepted this
Low
growth.
turnaround rate.
Yeah. You hear a lot of bands. What stinks is there's a lot of bands who aren't sincere, maybe who will say something that we want to say all the time. Maybe they don't mean, and they say it to, I guess, cash in. And as people who have been following us for the last 2 months know, we don't have a dime, so we've never cashed in on this. Like, this is sincere and from the heart. We do this because we love it, and we exist because of you, as proven by our Kickstarter, and as proven by the amount of support our video just got this week to propel us to this next level. And we sincerely, every single day, wake up with these people in mind. And we wake up as, without these people, I work at Dunkin' Donuts. Without these, nothing wrong with working at Dunkin' Donuts. But without these people, I have to do a job that maybe is less suited for me.
Right.
And all I want to do is play music and get mad sick with my breath.
And get sick.
And we can't do that if they stop coming to shows. We can't do that if they don't donate to that Kickstarter. Hopefully that never has to happen again. But, without that support, we don't exist. And sincerely, from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you for letting us do this for at least a little while longer. And we're going to chase this as far as we can. And for fans, I would say, be yourself. Do what makes you happy. Life is great. Rob, don't you feel different today than you did yesterday?
I feel somewhat on the verge.
Dun, dun!